stroke care support for survivors and family caregivers. Tonight, we are pleased to welcome Larry Scher, and he has some words of wisdom for all of us. So Larry, here you go.
Thank you, everybody. We really appreciate the opportunity to have our second annual Knockout Stroke Year, and we really appreciate the opportunity to share with you what we do at Night Stroke Alliance. But the most important thing this evening, I would like for you to go home and remember the signs of stroke. And remember, in this area, just in the Tri-County alone, there are over 1,000 people that have strokes each year. And many of them don't get to the hospital quick enough because they don't know the signs of stroke. So hopefully tonight, before you go home, you will know the signs of stroke. And I believe there's a couple of banners around, and up on top there, please note the signs of stroke. We also have a couple apps that you can download on your phones, so you will always have the signs of stroke. Unfortunately, about 80% of the people that have strokes are delayed in getting treatment because they don't know they're having a stroke. So knowing the signs of stroke is sort of like CPR to the brain. So hopefully all of you tonight, before you go home, know the signs of stroke, and some of you might be able to save your life. And speaking of saving your life, I'd like to introduce Coach Langhoff. Now, we sort of unintentionally got to know him because of his own personal experience. Coach?
Hey, Lane, move up so they can put you on camera.
I'd love to do that. Thank you, Larry. My name is Lane Langhoff. I'm the basketball coach here at Notre Dame. I'm a stroke survivor. They may tell the story, so I will. But first of all, there's some people I need to thank that we're even here. First of all, to Mr. Rudolph and Sister Sarah for allowing us to come in, present to the kids during advisory about the signs of stroke and what to do if you see someone experiencing these signs. Our students who bought t-shirts, thank you. Faculty, staff, I will say that we, between our donors, our sponsors, the silent auction, the raffles, the t-shirt sponsors, just from the t-shirt sponsors and what we sold at this school this week that our girls sold at lunch, we made enough money to pay for the shirts. Every shirt that you bought tonight, okay, every shirt that's bought next week, okay, any function, will go direct, that $15 will go directly to the United Stroke Alliance to help their, in addition to that, anything that's raised on the stage will also go. And, you know, the money's great, but really it's about the information and teaching your children and grandchildren, your colleagues, the signs of stroke. And I thank you to the coach for bringing Brimfield ladies here. They're awesome and proud. Thank you. This is great. This is really a great night. And we've got so, if you know me, you know I love to talk about myself. So, I will start with October 25th, 2018. I was driving on War Memorial. I had just stopped to get my McDonald's coffee, and on the way from one building to the other that I was teaching at, and I took a sip, set it down, and immediately got violently nauseous. And the first thing I thought was they spiked my coffee. And then I realized it wouldn't happen that fast. About 5-10 seconds later, all the cars in front of me rolled over. They just went wheels up, that was visualized. So at that point, I knew something wrong. So I pulled over, thankfully I wasn't going very fast. I'm not the smartest person, so I made 2 phone calls, one to my wife and never answers. And the second was to the principal of the building I was going to make sure that somebody was in the gym because I was not coming in. I did not think I was having a stroke. I really didn't know much about stroke at that, what stroke was at that time. And so I pulled over. Just all I wanted to do was go home and lay down. I couldn't get out of my car, but when I was finally able to, when the EMTs got there, I couldn't stand up on my own. So the balance, the B and B faster, my eyes, the vision. But other than that, my speech was fine. I was able to lift my arms up. I had no other symptoms. They took me to the ER. I won't say which one. And they sent me home with vertigo. They didn't do any scans. They just said I was 44 at the time. I thought I was healthy. And they said, this is vertigo, go home. So I went home and I laid in bed for 22 hours. And every time I was my head, I would go up. My wife came home from school and they took me back, and that's when they found that I had a stroke. I don't know, Mike, do we have the... You have the photo? Oh, okay, so that's my cerebellum. Okay, if you've never read a brain stroke, I had that until 3 years ago. All my neurologists said, look for the white spot, that's what happened. So I went home thinking it was going to be like this, and it's my entire left side of my cerebellum, which controls balance, coordination, some vision. I don't know if that'll come back, but literally 12 days later, 13 days later, I was back at work, back to driving, the exercise. I've been to Northwestern, best place in the world with blood. They have no idea what happened, and they will at this point. But that picture, as crazy as that looked, it does come in handy. Because I do stupid stuff at home all the time. And when my wife said, "Do you have a brain?" I'm like, "Yeah, look." So the big part of tonight was let's educate our children, everybody around us, so that you can save people's lives. And I know that the United Stroke Alliance has shared 2 stories with me with students that they see in the schools, 4th or 5th grade, I'm not quite sure which one, recognize a teacher that they had and the grandparent were having a stroke, call 911, people got the treatment they needed. Okay, I went 30 hours. Most people that go 30 hours, probably 1 don't survive and 2 have multiple disabilities. Thankfully, I have none, except the ones I had before. But it's not every story turns out that way. So we're trying to prevent, the United Stroke Alliance, the amazing people I've met, we're trying to prevent that from happening to someone in your family, okay, someone you love. And I do need to call Jackie and Claire. Come on up. Jackie and Claire are 2 of our amazing seniors. I asked them not too long ago, maybe 6 weeks ago, would you like to help plan stroke bank? So they helped design the T-shirts. Okay, they met with the United Stroke Alliance to get what the students would think about us coming in and talking like we did 2 years ago. So if you don't like the shirts, no, they did a great job. They're leaders for us, and I'm just very thankful that they stepped up and took the challenge and got out of their comfort zone. So thank you both. If you want a t-shirt, great. If you bid on a raffle item, or bid on a silent auction, bid on a raffle, that's all great. But when you leave here, please, no matter what happens in this game, think about what you can do to recognize the signs so that we can save lives. So I appreciate Coach bringing your senior fans, filled the whole side. That hasn't happened in a long time. And then obviously our fans and students, thank you. Go ahead. Thank you.
scorers they continue.
A 100 years later, since 1921, J.C. Dillon Incorporated is still serving Central Illinois with all your residential, commercial, and industrial plumbing and site utility needs.
Whether it be a random plumbing repair or hookup, new water heater, water softener, sewage pump, sump pump replacement.
For a new underground water service, sanitary sewer, storm sewer, please contact us at J.C. Dillon Plumbing or visit our website at jcdilloninc.com.
J.C. Dillon Incorporated, proud supporter of Notre Dame High School.
You know, Mia, I'm kind of proud of Jones Brothers right now.
Like every day?
It's different. We've become the place where everyone comes for the perfect ring.
We do have gazillions, and you can actually shop them without someone momming over your shoulder the whole time.
You make a great point, Mama Mia.
Hey, look!
So I hear Jones Brothers is the place that everyone comes to get the perfect ring.
Yes, sirski.
This is the ring I want.
Jones Brothers Jewelers is the place that everyone comes for the perfect ring.
Jones Brothers Jewelers.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Peoria Notre Dame High School, where we are celebrating Knockout Stroke Night as we welcome the Indians of Brimfield High School. My name is Jim Lynch. Alongside me is the coach, Mike Plunkett. Mike, it's good to see you tonight.
Hey, good to be here, and it's really good to see this gym. I don't know if if Aaron can maybe span the crowd a little bit, but we're not used to seeing this on a girls night. And you look around the gym and
absolutely.
You can see Brimfield with their wonderful program, great school, brought a ton of people in the gym for the stroke night. And then as you keep looking at the Notre Dame side, this is fun. This is, as good as these two teams are, we deserve to have this kind of crowd. The cause here, money being raised for United Stroke Alliance and stroke awareness. And I'm just hoping the game matches all the hype that we've got around it.
I have absolutely no doubt that these two teams will live up to the height. And again, as Coach Plunkett just shared, tonight we are celebrating Knockout Stroke Night. And, throughout the gym we have various silent auction items and raffles, all to benefit the Stroke Alliance. And it's just a wonderful feeling. There's a good vibe in the kitchen tonight. And so as much wonderful goodness that there is going on around us, the focus is eventually going to be on this fantastic game and these two teams. I believe Brimfield comes in tonight, number 2 in 1A. Notre Dame is number 3 in 3A, if I'm not mistaken.
You're right. And the only reason Brimfield is number 2 in 1A is because they've been playing Morton, who was 2A, rated second in 3A at the time. Geneseo, who's first in 3A.
Right.
Winnebago, first in 2. They have played a schedule that has given them some losses, but you know what? Their schedule has made their record worse, but their team better.
Right.
And down the road, I think it's really going to pay off well for them. So this is two quality teams, and we'll see how things pan out. But I'm really looking forward to it.
Absolutely, folks. We have 1 minute left on the warm-up clock. So as we go through our pregame prayer and national anthem, we're going to take a break here and let you listen to everything going on here live, and we'll be back with you with starting lineup shortly.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the kitchen, Peoria Notre Dame, where our wonderful girls basketball team will be taking on the Brimfield Lady Indians.
If I could ask everybody to please rise, remove your hats for the invocation and the anthem to be done by our own Father Corey Kringle. Take it away, Father.
Get more quarter?
Oh, yeah. I got all the quarters. Yeah. What's wrong with you?
Please join me in asking God's blessing upon these athletes. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. God our Father, you created us to strive for the best in all things. Grant to these athletes, coaches, fans, and officials the grace to strive toward excellence during this game. We pray for the safety of these athletes. Protect them from injury and harm, and instill in them respect for each other. Let competition make them strong, but never hostile, and forbid them to rejoice in the adversity of others. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
And you see by the dawn's early light was so proudly beheld at the twilight's last gleaming, with what stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. game. First, the visiting Brimfield Lady Indians.
All right, we are back at the kitchen, ready to meet our starting lineup for tonight's contest. We'll first meet the number 2 ranked team in Class 1A in the state of Illinois, the Brimfield Lady Indians. Number 4, a senior, Sophie Bedell. Number 10, a junior, Ellie Doe. Number 12, a senior, Elin Peterson. Number 20, another senior, Ella Loon. And finally, another senior, number 21, Jacqueline Fabry. Brimfield is coached by Mary Beth Dura, Kennedy Dura. And off to a great start, playing all competition that comes their way. And this should be a really nice test for the Indians. Now we're going to meet the starting lineup for our Lady Irish under the direction of Coach Lane Langhoff. First of all, for the Irish, we have a 5'10" senior guard, number 2, Delaney Cook. A 5'6" senior guard, number 3, Molly Rickey. Number 4, a freshman forward, 5'11", Caitlin Cassidy. Number 20, a 6-foot junior forward, Biz Daly. And number 22, a 5'8" sophomore guard, Maya Wardle. Assisting Coach Langhoff, Ryan Julius, Mike Breitbach, Haley Hare, Shamar Hill, and Julie Santon. And the managers for the Irish, Hope Mattel, Sophia Bradshaw. As we have the lights turned out, the student body is in full force. Irish Nation is here, looking for a very fun, entertaining basketball game here on a nice Saturday night in the kitchen. So we will get things started right now as we're scoring up for the opening tip. It'll be Ella Loon scoring up against freshman Caitlin Cassidy. Ella's the senior commit going to Eastern Illinois University. Excellent player, great young lady, and like I said, we wish them well. Brimfield controls the tip.
Folks, we are underway. Indians aren't waiting a second here as they look to attack the basket. Skip pass over to Doe. Doe with the ball. Gets it in the hands of All-State player Ella Loon, who drives. Skip pass across to
great penetration and pass.
Peterson. Balls shots off the mark, and it looks like it's going to stay with the Indians.
Now, the one, a couple things you always run into when you have different classes playing each other. We were open.
Well, I tell you what, that pass almost came right to you, Coach.
Yeah, I was going to make a play. That was a soft one, a couple bounces. I can handle that. But, one of the biggest challenges, obviously, when you're, 1A to 3A is, the speed of the game is usually a little quick, usually a little more physical, and it's how the officials call the game, and that's going to be how Brimfield adjusts to that. So that's always a big key as you have the classes playing each other.
So the ball comes into Bricky. She feeds it inside to Biz Daly. Daly drives, ball gets poked away, and
up to Loon.
Loon can't hold on to it. Nice pass from Peterson. Just a little too much, and as she goes up, just loses a handle on it.
And you can tell though Brimfield is they're going to be aggressive. They're going to come out and they're going to do what they have to do. Going to be a tough man-to-man defense.
Absolutely.
By Brimfield.
Wardle swings it over to Delaney Cook. Gets it back to Ricky. Ricky looks inside.
And Delaney being guarded by really her good friend, Ella Loon. They're teammates
Travel
in the summer.
teammate, absolutely.
And good buddies. Oh, we're going to get a foul. Oh, they're going to call that foul on Molly. Let's see this.
Oh, no, he's going to reverse the call.
Yeah.
He's going to reverse the call.
Yeah, I thought that was on 12 for.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that foul's going to be on Elin Peterson. It'll be her first.
Yeah. Molly was there, and then Molly just got kind of running, and Molly sold it.
Absolutely. So Wardle to throw the ball in underneath her own basket. Gets it into Delaney Cook. She drives hard, guarded
Good
tightly.
move by Delaney.
Shots up and good. Delaney Cook with the first basket of this game.
Delaney can do that as well as about anybody I've seen in any game that we've watched this year, games that we've done.
Well, I talked to Delaney before the game. She says she doesn't score in the first quarter. She just flat out told me a little
And she just made a
misinformation.
play here on defense, and that's
that
going
ball
to
is
the
going
Irish.
to go to the Irish. So we're going to get Molly Ricky the inbounder right in front of the table. She doesn't even say hello. They're going to switch
Now
it. Cook's
Delaney's
over
going
here.
to have it.
Delaney Cook to throw it in. Gets it into Biz Daly. Handoff. 3 balls up for Cook. Off the mark over the backboard, and we'll go back the other way.
Good look, though. We'll take that shot. And again, this is the test. How will Brimfield handle this full court pressure? I got a feeling that they're going to go to Loon quite a bit to get the ball. Nice.
Good job by
pass
Loon to
ahead.
get that ball up.
Boy, good
up
finish.
with the left hand, number 21, Jacqueline Fabry.
Nice finish.
Absolutely. Goes up long, high off the backboard.
Because she took that her leap a little far
Right,
out. I
right.
thought it might go a little hard. Nice play by Delaney.
Cook to the basket, shots off the mark.
That sounded like a foul.
Yep. Cassidy with the ball in the corner. Caitlin dribbles right, gets it into the hands of Maya Wardle, and they'll start things over again. High screen from Biz Daly.
That's going to be the
now,
screen.
just a little too much of a lean here from Daly. Will get her first foul.
Yep, she stuck out her left hip.
Foul on number 20, Biz Daly, her first, team first.
So again, that'll be first team foul for the Irish.
And that's
Ball gets
Molly
tipped.
Ricky. Once again, what Molly does as well as anybody, her hands are so active on defense. She's, we've talked about this before. Molly, everybody talks, well, Molly's really a good three-point shooter. Yeah, she's a good three-point shooter, but guess what? She can do a lot more than that.
So we've seen in the early part of this game, friends and summer teammates, Ella Loon and Delaney Cook going right after each other, trying to attack the basket.
And Coach Dura just told Ella, told Loon, said, just be a little patient. Don't
Right.
try to, I think she's, a little pressure. You come in, you're an all-stater, and you're the one that people talk about, and you just got to kind of let the game come to you, and just has to settle in. But I think Brimfield's got to be happy right now with how this game has started, with it only being 2-2. We've had some great starts.
I was going to
with the
say,
Irish.
especially since the holiday break.
Yeah.
The Irish have started some games in a very prolific fashion.
Gosh, when we played Winnebago up there, we got off to a 16-2
Right.
lead. Game was pretty much over.
So that foul is going to get credited to Caitlin Cassidy. It'll be her first, team second. And so we'll see Elin Peterson inbounding on the far side of the court from where we're sitting. She gets it into, I believe, her cousin, Ella Loon.
Yeah, they are. They're
the best friends, first cousins, and so forth. I think
pretty
it's just,
nice, isn't it?
Yep.
They always say some of your first best friends in life are your cousins. And then when
absolutely.
you get the opportunity to also play basketball with them on the same team, that's pretty oh boy, what a great pass.
Great entry pass
What a
inside.
great pass.
Nice effort by Ellie Doe to go up strong. She gets fouled. And Molly Ricky's got her first foul here in the early action. We will see number 10, Ellie Doe, head to the line to shoot a pair.
No idea how that pass even got there. Molly was in perfect position.
First free throw rims out. Second free throw's up for Doe. It's good. And the Indians take their first lead of this game. We're approaching 4:15 on the clock. It's 3-2. Brimfield over Notre Dame. Irish doing a good job moving the ball.
Boy, great move by Cassidy.
Cassidy with a great move to the basket.
That just shows what she's capable of doing. That first step, she just blew by the defender. Let's see what Brimfield again.
Nice help.
Making a good effort to attack the basket.
Great help defense there. And we're going to get another foul here. Biz Daly's going to pick up her first.
second.
No,
That'll
second.
be her
I apologize.
second, yeah.
Yep. Biz Daly's second foul.
And, we're going to have our mass timeout if they're indeed going to have one. Maybe not.
Coming in from the Irish, Elizabeth Hanley.
So Peterson gets it in. It's tipped away by Cassidy. Controlled
Cassidy
by
is so
Fabry.
active and so long.
Yep.
And that was Molly Rickey with good quick hand again.
Molly Rickey with phenomenal help defense. We've seen it all season. Cassidy with the screen on Peterson. Opens up Wardle. Wardle shot just off the mark. Nice rebound there from Elizabeth Hanley, who's checked into the game. That foul is on Brimfield, number 21, Jacqueline Fabry, her first.
I think we're going to go to a mass
And now
timeout.
we are going to go to a mass
Yes.
timeout, a little bit late, but here nonetheless. So just what we expected, Coach, in this game. High intensity, strong defense. We see both teams attacking the hoop, just not able to convert.
Yeah, just not getting the results that they want. But again, I think that if you're looking at Brimfield, you're thinking that this is a pretty good start for us,
right,
because the way the Notre Dame's been starting on the game, we had 25 points in the first quarter the other night against Manual. Yeah, that's a lot of
right,
a lot of scoring. So for us to only have 4 points at the 3:20 mark, that first mass timeout is good. And as far as Brimfield's looking at things, but the good thing with Notre Dame is they're looking at saying, hey, we've only got 4. Where are you scoring a lot of points? We're
right,
still ahead. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we have to find sometimes. And Coach said this the other night when we talked to him. Sometimes all those outside shots aren't going to fall. You got to find a different way of scoring and a different way of getting the ball in the basket, different way to win.
So as we come out of the mass timeout here on the floor for the Indians, Bedell, Doe, Peterson, Fabry, and Loon continue to be in the game. The Irish did make a substitution. Elizabeth Hanley's in, along with Ricky, Cook, Wardle, and Caitlin Cassidy. Ball comes into Molly Rickey, swings it to Cassidy. Cassidy for 3, in and out. Rebound there for number 20, Ella Loon. Nice hustle by Cassidy. Cassidy goes up strong. It is blocked.
But that's the play we're talking about, where the 3-18. It's a little harder to make that pass, and especially an athlete, the ability of Caitlin Cassidy is gonna make that steal.
So ball comes into Cassidy. Hands it off to Wardle for 3, off the mark. Loon with another rebound. She's not wasting any time. Strong defense on the open court there from Maya Wardle. Jump shot from Peterson, off the mark. Rickey
I would
with
think
the rebound.
that's a good shot for Peterson. I think that's something they're very comfortable with her taking. Little miscue here. We're being guarded very well by Brimfield. We have to just settle down a little bit. I think we're trying to maybe force some things that don't need to be forced.
And we talk about Brimfield being a 1A team. They come in with the height and strength of many 3A and 4A teams.
Right. And they're
bigger than some 3A and 4A teams. So that foul is going to be on Maya Wardle. It'll be her first, team's 5th.
And Brimfield is very well coached. A successful program over a lot of years. They expect to win games.
Absolutely.
Like I said, they've been playing every possible level of competition you can play to get better for their postseason, but they expect to win those games. They're not just playing them hoping they can compete.
Right.
They're trying to win those things.
Long 3 ball for Peterson's off the mark. Big rebound underneath there from Bedell. Her putback's off the mark. Another putback off the mark. Peterson goes for it. She's going to get fouled. Shot's going to drop. Elin Peterson.
They're battling on the boards.
Her first basket of the game. That foul's going to be on Caitlin Cassidy. It'll be her second.
Her second.
Team 6.
We're kind of quietly getting into some little bit of foul trouble. Not big time, but we're still 2:20 to go in the first quarter, and we've got two starters with 2 fouls.
You can be comfortable with 2, but it's early. It's really early still. So free throw's good for.
Made.
Free throw's good for Peterson. Indians take a 6-4 lead.
Another thing, Brimfield's got it. They're up 6-4, and Loon hasn't scored a point yet. Of course, we're down 6-4, and this is the first basket that Maya's made. So.
Maya Wardle gets on the board, ties this game up. We're approaching 2 minutes.
That's a dangerous pass. Not sure how it got completed.
Delaney Cook steals the ball from Elin Peterson, comes back the other way, goes up strong, contested tightly. Nice defense there.
We better get it across. Guyton would shoot that shot. That's a shot Leah Guyton would shoot.
3 balls up, off the mark. That was number 20, Jacqueline Fabry, senior member of this team. Oh, that's a great pass from Wardle inside to Hanley. Wardle for 3. Neither team seeing any success tonight from behind the arc.
No, it's been a grind for both teams. Good defense. Sometimes you just need that first one to fall. You know, we've come out the last couple games and we've run our first play to Maya Wardle and she's not down a 3. That just hasn't happened yet tonight. But
and right there,
give it time.
Right there, Delaney Cook, her defense continues to cause trouble all across this court. Forces the ball off the leg of Brimfield. And we see Julia Mingus getting her first action tonight. Mary Breitbach also on the court with Elizabeth Hanley, Delaney Cook, and Wardle, who drives. Floater through the lane, rolls in and out. Rebound on the far side for number 4, Sophie Bedell. Elin Peterson, guarded tightly by Wardle. Gets in the hands of Ella Loon. Loon with a nice pass inside. You can see Coach Dura not happy with the
She wants him to
contact.
keep moving. And she wants him to move. Boy, that's a good move.
And again, Elin Peterson.
Elin Peterson's got 5 points.
Absolutely.
She's a nice looking player, isn't she?
And there's the Indians forcing the turnover, coming back the other way.
She's talking right now about the hands.
Right.
You work on that early. That's what coaches
Absolutely.
do. You don't do anything that's going to get the official mad at you. Just
Right.
saying, you're just planting that seed.
Just saying, hey, please.
Now guess what? They're going to watch you.
Yeah.
Well, get up.
Loon took a hard foul there. She got up quickly.
Boy, they rebound well.
Yeah. And they moved the ball down the court. They played downhill very successfully. 3 balls off the mark.
That would have counted.
I think that would have counted. So, folks, we're going to head in to the first quarter break with the Indians leading 8-6. Folks, we'll be back in just 1 minute.
Thank you.
Folks, we're back here for second quarter action as we are celebrating Knockout Stroke Night. The gym is packed as the Indians of Brimfield are here to play our very own Lady Irish. There's been a lot of defense so far in this game and a lot of fouling for the Irish as the Indians are already in bonus.
In the bonus, going to have a quarter in the bonus, and you would think, right now they're what are they, 2 for 3 on free throw? You think it's a pretty good free throw shooting team. You don't get to be this good of a team without doing those kind of things. The Irish just need to get a shot to fall from the outside. We're going inside to Biz now. Good move by Biz.
Oh, nice left hand, Biz Daly.
Great footwork, a great step through.
Absolutely.
Need to mention what a job Delaney Cook has done on Ella Loon so far.
Ella Loon will not stay quiet. I promise you that much. But Delaney Cook is doing a phenomenal job. Ball gets tipped away from Elin Peterson. Indians are able to control it.
I think they try to isolate Loon with Daly. And last time they did it, Daly fouled her on a drive. That's going to be 3 on Biz.
That's a tough call there.
It is. I'm not sure. Let's see what happened. Yep. She kept leaning on her. What Biz has got to do in that situation is she gets the defender moving back.
Yep.
Just wall up. Just stay straight
Absolutely.
up. As soon as you start leaning and your arms go forward, they're going to call that.
So number 20, Ella Loon will head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, one in the bonus. I was already giving her 2.
Well,
I know how she shoots free throws.
Yeah,
so I already gave her a second. Loon will get the second of the 1-and-1 here. And just as pretty as the first. And Irish Nation certainly making their presence known tonight.
Yeah, and that's good. That's fun. And I think that's good for our girls to have, you got some support. Our girls, they've earned that support. And I think it's good for Brimfield to come in and play in a hostile environment. This is a game that it's not a conference game. It's not going to mean a whole lot in terms of your seeding and all that for either team.
Absolutely.
But you know what? You can get a lot of good things out of this. Boy, like I said, this is really a good rebounding team.
And there's Ella Loon getting the rebound and putback. Increasing the Indian lead, 12-8.
They get after it on the boards. And with Cassidy and Daly both out, it's a little tougher for us. Get a rebound.
So the Irish showing some good patience here. Wardle with a nice drive off the backboard and good.
I'd look to see Maya, she's struggled making a shot early from the outside, which that's not going to happen all night. But I look for her to take the ball to the basket a little bit more. Maya can score in a lot of ways. More good defense.
And another forced turnover by Notre Dame. Good kick. 3 balls up for Ricky. Good, Molly Ricky.
And just like that, 5 in a row.
And that's the first 3 I think we've seen from any
First
team.
3 that's gone in tonight, that's correct.
Both teams decent, well, more than decent three-point shooting teams. But to have that be the first as we're almost halfway into the second quarter is surprising. And again, Elin Peterson able to attack that basket, and boy, does she finish pretty.
And she finishes, doesn't she? She doesn't just
strong
take it hard.
And finishing high off the glass to avoid that block. Complete player right there. Nice screen from Hanley.
Just pull that up right there, Maya. That's a good shot for Maya.
Here comes Peterson back the other way. Looks to get inside. Nice fake. Basket's good.
I'll tell you what, I knew the name. I didn't know a whole lot about her. She's a heck of a player.
Absolutely. And so we've got a timeout called by Notre Dame. Indians lead 16-13. We've seen these 4 or 5 point bursts from both teams, and you just watch the momentum switch.
And what's hurt us a little bit this year that I've noticed, and in other games hurting us tonight, is that just the guard just putting their head down and going to the basket. We're having trouble, one, containing off the dribble without fouling.
Right.
We've been fouling really tonight. And then with Biz not in the game, we don't have that, either a shot changer or Biz can get she'll draw a charge as well as anybody. So, as you look at this, say, that's something coach is going to look at and say, we need to correct these things. So.
Folks, as always, we'd love to thank our supporters. M4 Steel, Jones Brothers Jewelers, Cruisins, the Wardle family, JP Keeley, Schuler Brophy family, our Notre Dame boosters, JC Dillon, Great Plains Orthopedics, OSF Orthopedics, and Weavers, fresh food and drink. This wonderful group of supporters help us make this live stream available to you this evening.
Well, we're back with our starters other than Daly. And Cassidy hopefully give us a little bit more rebounding. Brimfield has been really controlling the board so far. So, but Caitlin Cassidy, I think, is a top-level rebounder. So we'll see how that changes things. And
Cook drives with the left hand, gets her feet caught up, called for travel.
She knew it, too. She knew it. You could just see when Delaney, she knew she got a little bit, Delaney doesn't make a lot of mistakes. So when she makes one, she knows it, and And that happens.
So Peterson brings it up for the Indians, swings it wide out to Ellie Doe. Doe goes inside to Loon. Oh, tough save there, right into the hands of Peterson.
That's something you learn.
Yep.
If you're going to save it, you turn and you look. If you don't see a teammate there, you either save it or you throw it down the floor.
You get as far down the floor as you can.
That's right.
You just can't save it into the hands of Peterson. There's Peterson with another steal. Nice job by the Irish to keep that ball tipped. They're going law into Cassidy. Cassidy with a little left-hand baby turnaround off the mark. And folks, we're approaching 3:30. The Indians lead 18-13. I suspect our next whistle will be our mass timeout.
I think you're right.
Ellie Doe with a nice drive down the right-hand side, guarded tightly, gets it back in the hands of Ella Loon.
The Irish are doing a great job on defense. We
Right.
really are. We're where we're supposed to be, but just a couple balls haven't bounced our way.
Oh, nice
They
feed
get it in there.
inside. Little mix-up inside. Number 4, I'm sorry, that was number 4, Sophie Bedell with the basket.
Yeah, she sprang free somehow. I'm not real sure how.
Cassidy drives, nice
Good
spin
move.
move off the glass.
And we're getting one shot. Careful.
You okay? Folks, we just had a little action here at the table. Ellie Doe came over to say hello.
Yeah.
So, folks, we're going to take a minute as our public address announcer recognizes the Washington St. Pat's basketball team. It's a very talented 8th grade team out of Washington St. Pat's who we're happy to have with us this evening as they are recognized for their very successful season and their run to state.
Well, I know they've got a pretty familiar name on the team. That's a pretty good player.
Yeah.
He's got a sister that's committed to go to Bradley. So,
Yeah, they certainly do.
And he, the dad, Dusty, is one of Lane's best friends from when they were about 5 years old. So
Justin McDougal and
really happy to see them being recognized
Coach
on this
Langhoff,
night.
yeah, longtime friends, and of course Coach McDougal's daughters, Becca and Kate, both of whom play for this team right here. And I'll tell you right now, Kate is one of the best 5th grade players I have seen, playing up 5th through 8th and makes a contribution at every level. And I know Washington's very excited to get Becca McDougal playing there next year.
Yeah, the McDougals have had just
right
one after another, and it seems like the younger ones just keep getting better and better as they move on.
Wonderful family.
They are. I know
All
when
the
Lane
girls
was
are
in the
absolutely-
hospital after his stroke, he was in the hospital a lot visiting Lane. He was there quite a bit. And
Coach McDougal's a class act, and I will say he outkicked his coverage with his wife, as Tanya's a fantastic person as well. And just, again, wonderful family. Glad that the team was here with us tonight.
we all have outkicked our coverage.
Oh, I know I did.
I'd say the one that probably the best at doing this is, I don't know if he's listening or not, but Mike Bear outkicked his coverage probably more than anybody else. What do you think?
He certainly did, absolutely. And anybody who thinks otherwise is just crazy. Julia Mingus with a nice drive in the lane, kicks it out to Delaney Cook.
Good decision by Julia. Take it in, jump stop, nothing there, kick it out. Brimfield just solid on defense. They're not giving us a lot of room to penetrate.
I tell you, Caitlin Cassidy sets fantastic screens.
A little harder for us to break the
nice
pressure.
hustle.
Oh, what a play by Mary
Breitbach.
When Maya Wardle's not in the game and Maya's getting ready to come back in, we don't break the defense down quite as well.
Oh, we're going to get a push here. Number 4, Sophie Bedell, going to pick up her first, team's third.
And, they played good defense, only have 3 team fouls. That's pretty impressive.
We can have all knockout players to the concession stand, please.
The ball comes into Julian Mingus, swings it into the corner to Ricky. Ricky drives, kicks it out to Mingus. Mingus can hit that shot. Mingus can hit a shot from about anywhere on the court.
Nice move.
Great drive.
That's that penetration I
Number
was talking
22.
about. Without Maya, we're a little limited on who's going to be able to break down a defense like that. Maya's got 3 buckets, so they all been penetration or that little pull-up jumper from penetration. So good defense by Mingus.
There, exactly.
Boy, another good look inside.
Shots off the mark. That's a great save there by Molly Ricky to get it to Wardle. Ball gets kicked back out. Great job underneath, number 32, Elizabeth Hanley. Her first
Hanley,
basket.
all she does is run the floor, and when the ball gets in her hand, she's supposed to put it in the basket. She puts it in the basket. Every team needs an Elizabeth Hanley.
So Peterson doing a wonderful job of controlling the ball. Gets in the hands of Ella Loon.
Peterson's got to be tired. That's a great pass.
Great ball movement by the Indians. Shots off the mark there for Peterson. Controlled by Wardle.
Irish with a chance up.
And smart move just to take a break there. Folks, halftime score. Brimfield 20. Notre Dame 17. That was a 12-11 quarter there. And coach, initial thoughts on this game?
It's the battle we thought it would be. I'll be honest with you. I thought coming in that our physical play and the way that we're able to do something would be more of a factor than it has been. I think Brimfield has matched that,
right.
And a part of it maybe it's the fact that they played Morton and Geneseo and these teams. They played these good teams as they moved along. Maybe that's made them a little more accustomed to it, but. They've matched that intensity, and I think that speaks for the kind of second half we're going to have here. I think it's going to be a battle. We dodged the bullet, Biz with 3 fouls, but nobody else with more than 2. So hopefully that will let us be able to maintain our aggressive defense in the second half.
Right. I never should mention out-kicking coverage because I think I've gotten more texts today than I've gotten in a month of people reminding me that I have outkicked my coverage.
Oh, yeah. Did you tell them that you don't need to hear the obvious?
I already know, ladies and gentlemen. Folks, the score is 20-17 in favor of the Indians. While we were giving a little recap there, we want to share that the Peoria Notre Dame dance team qualified for state today. It's the first time in 10 years, so congratulations to Tally Severe and her team on their wonderful accomplishments. So, folks, we're going to take a break here as there's some raffle happenings going on, and we will be back following this halftime break. welcome back to the second half of the Peoria Notre Dame Brimfield game. We're here live in the kitchen. Brimfield has a 20-17 lead. It's been a great game to watch so far, a little bit different than what we've seen from the Irish over the last, I'd say, couple weeks. As almost every game they've played over the last couple weeks, they've come out to a pretty commanding lead. Brimfield's defense has been very tough to penetrate. Every basket has been absolutely ground out and worked for, really on both sides of the court. Again, the difference maker right now is Elin Peterson with her 11 points.
Yeah, she's been the best player on the floor tonight so far. With some D1 players on the floor, so I'm not sure what her plans are, but she's been really, really good.
Very fun to watch.
But like we were talking, this is just a good test for both teams.
Right.
Win or lose, that's not the biggest, really the biggest issue for them right now, because it's more of let's find out what we need to work on. We're going to be battle tested coming up in the next month. We've, like you said, we've had some pretty easy games in the league. They're a little tougher in the city. We got Central coming up. We got Richwoods coming up. Those games are never going to be easy. But these are great tests for us.
So a couple missed shots on both sides of the court. 3-ball for Molly Rickey. Went a little long, and prior to that.
Boy, they are not afraid to throw that ball over the top into the post. What a great
nice
move.
Nice defense there. But again, there are the Indians on the glass. Wardle comes up with it. I'll say Ellie Doe got away with a little push off there, but wasn't enough to great feed inside and finish.
Nice. Great play by Maya to get the ball, but a great roll by Biz.
I tell you, Daly's ability to extend herself is very impressive. So that foul is going to be called on Maya Wardle. It'll be her second, team's first. That was a mistake. That should have been called on number 3.
When you look at Molly and Maya from behind, sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
And the speed with which they move, absolutely. Skip pass over to Ellie Doe. She swings it over to Jacqueline Fabry, dribbles right, gets in the hands of Loon, and Loon for 3, off the front of the rim. Cassie comes up with it. Cassie goes strong to the hoop.
Good
gets
move
it out
by
to Ricky.
Caitlin.
They get inside to Daly. Daly gets tagged from behind.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they didn't call that.
Oh, and another one right in front of us. Wow, couple would appear to be no calls here. As you can see,
that one I'm not quite as sure about, but the one before I think was a definite push in the lane. That was definite.
So a 30-second timeout called by Coach Dura.
The one out here right in front of us looked a little worse than what it really was. Yeah, that was on Molly. That was not Maya. They gave it to.
Yeah. So again, that last foul on the Irish was credited to Maya Wardle. Should have been on Molly Rickey, but we're not allowed to use replay at this stage.
Right.
And so the teams will come out to the court. There's 6:04 left here in the third.
And as things keep going, we're probably going to continue to get some of the this physical play.
Absolutely.
Keep it up, ladies. Keep it up.
Not dirty, but physical.
Right. So the Indians look to get things going here, swinging the ball around the perimeter. Now in the hands of Ellie Doe. She looks to drive. Tight defense. And a wonderful job there.
And who's there to come to the ball?
Right.
Peterson.
3 balls up and good. Ellie Doe. Was that Ellie Doe, number 10?
Who is that Doe girl? As I'm sitting next to her dad.
So Ellie Doe knocked down the 3.
That was Ellie Doe. That was a hustle play by Loon to save it. Peterson moves with the ball. Didn't stand there and watch. Moves with the ball, so when it's saved, she's the first one to get to it. And that was all a result of good defense on part of Delaney Cook to create what could have been, maybe should have been a turnover.
Another turnover for the Irish. Oh, great job by Cook in the open court. They get it up to Doe. Hands
Delaney
it off
Cook
to
is
Peterson.
a handful on defense, isn't she?
She is everywhere. She just doesn't stop.
Yeah, her hands are constantly moving.
Skip pass over to Doe. Doe looks inside. Nice pass from Doe. Number 21, Jacqueline Fabry with the finish. So, folks, we've seen, I think, our biggest lead of the night here as the Indians extend it 25-19.
Yeah, they were up 20-13.
Oh, Wardle with a little too much on it. Peterson with the jumper, off the mark. Controlled by Cassidy. Cassidy's not waiting any.
Got a foul on the drive.
Number 21, Jacqueline Fabry, is going to pick up her second. It'll be the team's first of this second half.
Got Elizabeth Hanley coming back in to replace Caitlin Cassidy.
And the Irish could really use a basket here. Plenty of time, but again, with these two defensive teams, you really need to take advantage.
Boy, good play by Biz.
Again, Daly just attacking the hoop.
Biz is always good. She's been especially good tonight. We got to keep her on the floor with her 3 fouls. She's got to stay away from that 4th foul.
Ball's loose
again. Delaney again.
Again.
That's going to be a foul. That's going to be a foul.
So Delaney Cook's going to pick up her first, team second. And that'll bring us to the mass timeout.
On the floor.
Yeah, I think they're going to see that was indeed a foul on Delaney. It was in the course of going for the ball, but when you gain an advantage by if you move your body and knock somebody, they're going to call that a foul.
Great move there by Biz Daly. Again, ball was loose. And we certainly have, as they replay it over the Jumbotron here in the kitchen, we can hear some frustrated fans. Look at my stomach. Folks, if you can hear anything in the background from our PA announcer Derek Emmerman, keeping us on our toes. Folks, United Stroke Alliance is a global nonprofit organization dedicated to united and educating people about the prevention, awareness, and recovery of stroke for survivors, caregivers, and their families. All the proceeds from tonight's game, as well as the raffle and the silent auction items, all going to support the United Stroke Alliance.
And, the key there when you look at it, awareness.
Yep.
I think, you can talk about prevention, but awareness. If we educate, kids, if they're, with a parent, a grandparent, somebody in their family, and they see some signs and they remember it from this little education they've gotten this week, it is well worth what we're doing here tonight.
Free ball for Loon, off the mark. And nice work by Daly to cut. Did you see that little tip there? I think it was Maya just giving her a little love tap to get into her hands here. And that foul, I think that foul was on number 10.
They called that on Ellie Doe. I thought it was on number 4, personally.
So Ellie Doe's first. It'll be the team's second here in the second half. Nice look inside to Daly. Ball gets tipped away. Good work by Daly to get it free. 3 balls off the mark. Elizabeth Hanley comes up with it. And we're going to get a foul called here. That's one of the softest whistles.
That was.
That looks like Ellie Doe going to get a
second one
here quick. Team's third.
Either Maya or Ella Loon, Maya Wardle or Ella Loon, one of them is going to knock down a few shots. Right now, neither one's been able to knock down a perimeter shot. And one of them's going to get a little bit hot. It's a great shot for Delaney.
Cook for 3. Good! Delaney Cook closes the gap here. Closes the gap to 1. We're under 3 minutes. Alaloon drives right, nice feed inside. Shots off the mark. Worrell comes up with it. You see Caitlin Cassidy getting ready to check in. Nice feed inside to Daly. Daly goes up, a lot of contact.
Got a little bit bumped and it took her out of her rhythm.
Oh, great work by Wardle to get that ball. Gets it back inside, finishes good, number 20. Biz Daly, assist goes to Maya Wardle after getting that steal, and that is just...
Little careless on Brimfield, right. Really heads up on the part of Maya. Okay, here's the last two. You can see right now.
So Daly with a great drive, just a little...
A little bit of a bump, not too bad, but a little careless here.
And Wardle's awareness to know where Daly was is phenomenal.
And Biz's ability to look and say, okay, Maya's picked up. I'm cutting to the basket because I know if I cut to the basket, Maya's going to find me.
Absolutely. So, folks, the Irish lead 26-25 over the Indians of Brimfield. We have a packed house here in the kitchen. As you can see, it's a tale of two colors up there primarily, even though most people are wearing the gray Stroke Alliance Knockout Stroke T-shirts. There's a lot of red from Brimfield and a lot of green for the Irish. So it's just a good night for basketball.
It is great atmosphere, great environment. We see some of the Brimfield faithful on screen. People love seeing themselves on camera.
Right. Oh boy.
They love. I don't. I don't like seeing me on camera.
No, because
or in a mirror or in a picture.
Aaron always gives us the greatest angles.
Well, I haven't found an angle yet that would be flattering to me.
Yeah.
You have a good defensive effort.
Yep.
And the Irish are starting to get a little more
more momentum
pep
here.
in their step on defense. Get a bucket here and the momentum could really start to change. Yes. We're just talking about the fact that, our defense has been better, and we're only looking at 2 team fouls in the second half as opposed to.
Wardle with a great move. She's going to get
a
jump ball call. It'll stay with the Irish. Completely obstructed view here, so we couldn't tell.
Yeah, I can't tell.
But Elin Peterson here with some good defense. Looks like she just had a hand on the ball. Maya Wardle will throw it in under the Irish basket. Get it into Ricky. Molly dribbles right. Gets it over to Caitlin Cassidy. Hanley with a nice screen. And the Irish will reset. Wardle looks to drive, skips it out to Cook. Lady Cook. Oh, just a little late on that pass on the interior to cutting Caitlin Cassidy. Cutting Caitlin Cassidy. I'm not going to try that one many times, but Wardle throwing again. Delaney Cook drives, creates a little contact, jumpers off the mark. I think it was tipped, but
Elizabeth
Hanley once again just to clean it up. Can't say enough, not only about Elizabeth's defense, but her ability to get to the rim. And that ball is going to be thrown away by Elin Peterson trying to connect with Ellie Doe.
Our defense is really starting to make a difference now. It's taken us a while. It's taken us the better part of 3 quarters to really be disruptive on defense. But it's happening, and Brimfield looks a little bit tired right now.
Absolutely.
That's a great move.
And there's the explosiveness of Maya Wardle getting to the basket. Absolutely fantastic move by Wardle. Shots up off the mark. Caitlin Cassidy with the rebound. That shot was Ellie Doe, just a little too much on it. What a pass inside. Maya Wardle to Molly Wardle. Maya Wardle to Molly Ricky.
Eminem.
Tell you, I'm getting a little too excited here. My mouth can't keep up with the brain. And for most of the people watching at home knows that that's usually not true.
Well, and Maya struggled putting the ball in the basket. Other than, some of her drives to the basket, that doesn't disrupt the rest of her game.
Nice tip pass to the corner.
That's another good shot.
Shots up, off the mark. A nice pass there to get it to the hands of Elin Peterson.
That shot's not going to count.
Molly Ricky's going to get called for the foul here.
We had 17 points in the first half, 15 in the third quarter. That's what we're capable of doing.
That's a big swing right there.
Julia Mingus ready to check in.
So I have Molly for 2 fouls here. Is that what you're?
I have her for, did they just call foul there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her second.
Just a rare miss inside from Sophie Bedell. She did everything right. It just didn't fall.
Brimfield just couldn't get the ball in the basket this quarter, and the Irish have scored some points this quarter. It's been a 15-5 quarter.
50, yeah.
And honestly, we've run off 13 in a row.
Right idea there from Cassie. Try to create a little contact, see if you can draw a foul.
It was 25-19 Brimfield, so we scored the last 13 points of the quarter. And I think Brimfield's a little bit tired. It's just a matter of that relentless pressure just wears a team out.
Right. So again, folks, 32-25 as we head into this third quarter break. We'll be back in just a minute.
Happy 18th birthday to my favorite pink lady, Grace Gillespie. Happy birthday, Grace.
Folks, we're back for fourth quarter action here between the Indians of Brimfield and our very own Notre Dame Irish. The Irish have a 32-25 lead. It's their biggest lead of the evening.
Yeah,
and
big turnaround. That's a 10-point turnaround in the quarter, and I think it starts with this really good defense, which has made a difference. Then we've converted, we've executed. We still. We haven't shot tremendously well from the outside, but we did get a couple threes that quarter.
Absolutely. But I will say that at 3 balls off the mark, tell you what, even with 2 bigger Indians on her, Julia Mingus does enough to get that ball poked away. Very, very good effort there from Julia.
And you can see the shots by Brimfield that are being missed. Or, when they're missing short, legs are just going a little bit.
Right.
That's really what it comes down to.
And one thing we saw in the third quarter was increased. 3 balls good there. Maya Wardle with her first 3 of the night, but it extends to 8-10.
Yeah, you knew she was going to make one of those.
But I was trying to say, in that third quarter, the Irish got more physical.
Yes.
Not only on defense, but even on offense.
Without fouling.
Exactly. Oh, great effort there by Biz Daly. She's having a game right now.
And part of that.
Nice work by Maya Wardle to get it to Molly Ricky, and Ricky right back to Wardle for the easy jumper.
And again, that's an 18-0 stretch we're on right now after being down 25-19. But one thing we mentioned in the second quarter that was happening is when Biz is not in the game, our defense is different around the basket. Because Biz can make things just difficult for the opposition to get the ball. Just like there, not so much even blocking shots as much as you get the ball in, you turn, and she's there to help. She's in the right spot. She and Elizabeth Hanley, you can always count on them being in the right spot at the right time, almost always.
Absolutely. All right, folks, so once again, we are here tonight for a wonderful basketball game But going on in the periphery is the love and support for the United Stroke Alliance and the support of this organization that has meant so much to our head coach, Coach Lane Langhoff, who himself is a stroke survivor, recoverer, and now a wonderful advocate for that organization. And this is becoming a very nice annual tradition. And we're so happy to have the Indians with us tonight and their fans.
Yeah, to get a quality opponent for a night like this. Going to be a foul from.
We're going to get a foul on the shot. I think it might go to Biz, but
probably Biz. And Molly was ready to pick up a charge down there.
But if that one is going to be on Biz, that'll be her 4th. Now, if you see, if there's a replay of that, first free throw's good there. Number 20, Ella Loon. But you see, Molly was ready for it.
Yeah, and I think maybe if there was a foul there because the left hand had ball, if the right hand was on the body, which might have been. But, you know, we've done such a good job on Loon. She's had 1 basket and four free throws this game, and that's been a big part of this game. And you can hold a scorer like that down, and that's been Delaney Cook with help.
Again, Maya Wardle just able to get to the basket. I've got her down for 13 here tonight.
I've got her for 15, so we'll have to double check.
I'm going to go with you. We're going to get a jump ball called here.
Yep. I thought Brimfield had the ball to start the quarter, so it should belong to Irish.
So good job by, I believe that's official Eric Geiger, getting things straightened out with the table. And a familiar face on that other table.
Yeah.
Your fantastic daughter helping us out tonight on the scorebook.
Yeah, she doesn't normally do this, not the regular one.
3-point ball is good. Maya Wardle for 3.
And we talked about at halftime, one of them, Maya Wardle or Ella Loon, somebody's going to start making some shots from the outside. It's been Maya that has done it.
Boy, they are nice block on the interior there. I believe it was Cassidy.
That was Caitlin Cassidy.
Three balls up for Wardle. Good! Maya Wardle with 3 threes in this half.
She's feeling it.
And Coach Durr is going to take another timeout here. It'll be a full timeout. The Irish have increased their lead to 18. And again, we've talked about the physicality of this game, and we can see it on the defensive end for the Irish. They are just not letting up, creating contact. And then it doesn't hurt, it doesn't hurt you at all to have Maya Wardle drop 3 threes here.
Right.
In this,
and then when they come out on her, then she's going to beat you to the basket.
Yeah.
This has been a 26-2 run after being down 25-19.
Unbelievable. 26-2
run after being down 25-19, and against a really good team.
Right.
So it shows what that really good defense can do for you, and making some shots.
Right. So once again, folks, Indians coming out after Coach Durr has had a chance to regroup and give them a little bit of direction here.
Yeah, when you get a really, really good player like Maya Wardle, who is just feeling it right now, and
absolutely,
and there's not a lot you can do.
So Elin Peterson brings the ball up, guarded by Molly Rickey. Ball comes in to Fabry. Now in the hands of Loon.
And Delaney Cook only has 5 points tonight.
Again, there she is again, just causing trouble.
And the job she's done on Loon has been unbelievable.
3 balls good for number 20, Ella Loon.
as Delaney goes to make a play and help, she's off of Ella. Ella knocks down that three.
Yeah.
So Delaney's not, it's not a day in the park playing against her when she's guarding you.
So Caitlin Cassidy with the ball near the top of the key. She drives right, strong, creates a little contact, shots off the mark, hustles after her own rebound, gets it out to Cook. Cook for three, good! Delaney Cook with 8 on the night, 2 threes. And there she is again, forcing the turnover.
Yeah, another steal by Delaney. Delaney hasn't shot the ball much tonight, but when she has, it's been effective.
Rare miss from Maya Wardle here in the second half. And she'll pick up a foul as she snuck up from behind here. Maya Wardle's third foul.
I think Delaney might have been fouled on that last three she made as well.
Really?
Yeah. It looked like they got the arm after, you know. If Delaney's got a little room, she's going to knock that shot down.
Right. Ella Loon
So
going to
Ella
work.
Loon.
And just with her last 2 shots, Ella Loon has doubled her offensive production here. I believe she has got 12 on the night. Oh, what a great look inside. And Brimfield's turning up the heat here a little bit.
Yeah, we can't get too careless. There's still, you know, enough time in this game to get things really interesting.
Loon for 3 again. Good again.
I'll tell you what, she can play. In case you hadn't noticed, the job that Delaney has done on her all night really is showing out because Ella Loon is really, really a good player.
So, go see the Sidewalker thing when you're down if your name gets called. That's your last time out? Paradise Casino. Gary Peters.
Oh, and this is our mass timeout.
Yeah, so this is our mass timeout. So we'll take a break here, folks. And we will be back in just a couple minutes.
Yeah, they turn it into a mask.
Leisha Wardle. Cookie Band St. Patrick's Day. S. Lee. Kelleher's Chris Haley. Sutter Family Spa Gift and Supplies. Mo Langhoff. And Rising Langhoff Families Kickerbrook Coffee Dolce. Thank you all for participating.
Folks, we're back here following the mass timeout. Brimfield's turning up the heat a little bit. They've closed the gap to 12. Wardle brings it up. She's going straight to the hole. Shots off the mark. Great job by Daly to keep that ball alive. Cook with the drive, finger roll just off the mark. So two short layups off the mark.
See, we switched. We got Maya Wardle now guarding Ella Loon.
Jumper's good. Number 4, Sophie Bedell.
That was a 2. And, you know, good defense.
So again, the Indians really turning it up here. 3 minutes left to go in the game. Cassie tips it, but it wasn't re-tipped, and that ball sailed under the bleachers.
There it is.
And I
Always nice to have some nice young men around.
I think I see a young Charlie Ricky, Molly's younger
look
brother,
like a Ricky,
hustling under there to get it. Peterson with the drive, off the mark. The Indians keep the ball alive. Jump balls again off the mark.
That's going to be on Wardle.
Yep, Wardle, I think, is going to get called for
She climbed the back. You can see the left hand. That's her fourth.
So Wardle picks up her fourth.
The left hand went on the shoulder and kind of.
So again, the Indians continue to control the boards. That's Loon's first three miss and
big rebound by Caitlin Cassidy.
Oh, and a great job there. Number
Molly
3,
Rickey.
Molly Rickey. Runs the length of the court, finishes at the basket, gets hammered, and she'll get an opportunity to complete the three-point play. Ella Loon picks up her first foul to be the team's fourth here.
Notre Dame's going to call a timeout here, full timeout.
So following this timeout, we will see Molly Rickey at the line to try to complete the three-point play. And folks, we've got a fantastic game here. The Irish lead was as large as I think 18. The Indians got it down to 10. Now the Irish have tacked on a couple more. So the lead 50-38.
And you know, this is kind of, I'll be honest, going into tonight, I thought this would be just based on looking at scores, looking at, you know, different things. And you can't compare scores when you look. I thought this would be probably about a 10-point game.
Right.
If I was going to predict, I was going to say we could win this game by probably 10 points or so. I didn't think it was going to be easy.
Right.
I didn't think it was going to be as difficult as it was in the first half. Brimfield is really good. They're battle tested. I can't wait to see what they do in the 1A state tournament.
I mean, in class, in the 1A class, they are dominant.
Yeah, I can't imagine too many teams being much better than them. And but you know, I looked at what we did with Winnebago. You know, Winnebago playing Brimfield. You know, where things would go. I kind of thought, you know, that the result could be something along these lines, but it's going to look a lot worse than what it really was. You know, we had that 26-2 spurt. What a difference that makes.
So Molly Rickey knocks down the free throw. The Indians look to get things going. Not a lot of time to make up 13 points, but they're prolific enough where they can.
That's going to get Biz out of the game.
All right, so that is Biz Daly's 5th foul, team 7th. So that's a double whammy there, as that'll make it 1-1 for the Indians. Biz Daly finishes today with 8 points.
Now Peterson has not scored a point this second half.
No.
And we've done a much better job on her.
Well, she, that'll be her first of the second half, as you mentioned, but her cousin certainly stepped up to fill in where she hasn't been able to. Now, it's not that she hasn't played a great second half, but...
Well, we have the depth and the versatility in our team. We can throw different bodies at people, and they're all long, quick, athletic. You know, like we put Maya on Ella Loon for a little bit, give Delaney a little bit of a rest. I wouldn't say it's a rest, but a little bit of a break from trying to guard their best player. Now we got Delaney back on. Now Lane has decided that we're going to spread the floor. Little 4 corners. Not a bad idea to work on that. If you get a layup, you take it. Now it's going to be layups or fouls. Brimfield has 2 fouls to give.
Hanley kicks it over to Cook. Irish showing the patience they need. Wardle attacks, off the glass, off the mark. Hanley's there to fight for it. So I think we're going to get a timeout here. Coach Langhoff wants to talk things over here with 1:30 left on the clock, and the Indians will be inbounding it.
Yeah, Coach Durr, I think, said thank you. She wanted that timeout. called, so it helps her a little bit because I think she's out.
Yeah, my understanding is she's out. I believe she's had 2 timeouts converted into mass timeouts, but I'm not completely sure. So, folks, we'll take a minute here if we can get the graphic up on the screen to once again thank our basketball sponsors: M4 Steel, Jones Brothers Jewelers, Cruisins, J.C. Dillon, Great Plains Orthopedics, OSF Orthopedics, Weavers, the Wardle family, J.P. Keeley, Schufer, and the Schuler Brophy family, and of course our very own Peoria Notre Dame boosters, all making this live stream possible this evening. So Ella Loon will throw the ball in here underneath the Irish basket. Peterson to bring it up. They get it in the corner to Fabry.
Somebody got called for something.
We got a little obstructive view here, so I think that's going to be on Molly Rickey, her third. And it puts Jacqueline Fabry at the line. Fabry with 4 points this evening. First free throw's good for number 21, Jacqueline Fabry. Second free throw good for Jacqueline Fabry. And the lead is close to 9. So Wardle guarded tightly by Peterson. They drop it into Rickey. Molly Rickey with the ball, drives left, gets to the hoop for an open layup. It's off the mark.
And that's going to put them at the line with the clock stopped.
Exactly. And that is Molly's 4th foul, team's 9th.
I think one thing that Coach Langhoff will take out of this game, you know, you look and say, what can we take? It's finishing games,
right?
Whether it be, you know, what's a good shot, what's not a good shot. We're in your 4-corner offense with the lead, and then not having some of these silly fouls.
Tell you, Brimfield doesn't miss many free throws. And that one's going to be on number 20. Ella Loon, her second team.
And that's a good foul. You don't get the rebound, you foul. You got to.
They're eventually going to have to stop this clock. So picking up a foul
here. They
have
one more to give.
Wonderful job there by Cook to get out of that mess.
Now you just got to move the ball. Don't let them foul you. Yeah, I think she wants to foul.
Yep, I think she wanted that one there. That one's going to be on number 12. Number 12, Elin Peterson. Her second, team 6.
Now, if you're playing us, I don't know who you want to foul because we got a lot of people out there who can make free throws. That was on Ella Loon.
Ella Loon picks up her third, team 7. And that's going to put Molly Rickey at the line for one and the opportunity for a second one. First free throw's up and good for Molly. Molly wastes no time as soon as she gets that ball. It's the fastest dribble you'll see tonight, and off it goes.
Just booming up. Ooh, Brimfield got caught sleeping a little bit there.
I tell you what, I think Molly Rickey might be done for the night on that.
And it's going to be the double bonus, and Ricky's 5th.
So that was on. So Mary Breitbach checking in for Molly Rickey after a fantastic night.
And we really haven't been, you know, Brimfield got caught sleeping there. They didn't block out, didn't get to the rebound. We just don't need to foul there. That's just what it comes down to.
That first
and Molly's tendency is to go get the ball. That's just her instincts.
First free throw is good for Ellie Doe. She'll get another opportunity, and it's off the mark. Hanley comes up with it. And we're going to get a quick foul here. I think that's going to be on number 12.
12, I believe.
Elin Peterson, it sure is. That's her third. Team's eighth.
Brimfield's had a chance here. If you make all their free throws, this is about a 6-point game. Of course, if we make all ours, it might be a 10-point, so you can go either way with it.
Free throw is up for Cook. It's off the mark. Big rebound there from Loon. And she's going to have to get this ball moving. Nice feed inside. Shots off the mark. Boy, did Caitlin Cassie come out of nowhere for that one. They get it up to Cook. Cook's going to get fouled by Loon. Loon's got her fourth.
That layup
ninth.
down there might have been their last real shot. You know,
Right.
that gets them to 7. Even 7 makes it tough, but now it's 9 with us shooting free throws. We just have to make these free throws.
First free throw's good for number 2, Delaney Cook. Second free throw's off the mark. Hanley almost comes up with it, but there's Cook to scoop it up. Great work by Elizabeth Hanley to mix it up.
How does Hanley even get her hand on that ball?
And the crowd is going nuts as number 23, Jackie Long, will check in.
Delaney's going to shoot 2. It's another thing we need to clean up is our free throws.
Both teams now in double bonus. Just under 12 seconds on the clock.
That hit everything but,
but the
bottom
net.
of the net.
Whoa. Maya Wardle coming out of nowhere with a little volleyball hit.
Yeah.
Ball comes in the Loon. Peterson's 3 is out the mark, and folks, that's going to do it. The Irish are winners, 53-43. And what was a very exciting game here tonight. Coach, initial thoughts on this game?
It was what you expected to be as far as 2 tough state-ranked teams that are going to come out and get after each other. I was really impressed with how Brimfield handled the physicality of playing a team that's you know, a little bit bigger, stronger, deeper than them. But I also was really impressed with the fact that we struggled in the first half, but once we got things going, we had that spurt, which we're capable of doing, and we got it going. We didn't change too many things the way we wanted to do them. We just kept playing the game the way we played the game, and it ended up in our favor. And what I like about it is you beat a quality opponent, but he's got a lot of things that he can say, we need to work on these in the next month as we go into the state tournament play.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, folks, this scoring is not official. Matter of fact, I think I'll just turn it over to my partner to see if you're ready to run through some numbers. I'll give you the Brimfield numbers here. Sophie Bedell with 4. Ellie Doe with 5. Elin Peterson with 13. Again, Ella Loon with a big second half. Had about 15, if my math is correct.
I've got her with 15.
And then Jacqueline Fabry finishing with 6. How about our Irish?
Yeah,
Coach?
the Irish, we were led by Maya Wardle, who, you know, we just knew it was a matter of time before Maya was going to get things going, and she did, and she had 21. And then we had, you know, a lot of balance as we normally do. Delaney Cook with 9, Molly Rickey with 9, Biz Daly with 8, Elizabeth Hanley with 4, and Caitlin Cassidy chipped in with 1 basket for 2. But it was not just it was not just a matter of who scored all the points, but all the other little contributions that people made for us. So.
Absolutely. So, folks, we are absolutely pleased to be joined at the table here by Notre Dame head coach Lane Langhoff. So we're going to turn it over to Coach and Coach Plunkett to have a few words.
Well, first of all, Coach, congratulations. You got to be really happy the way the whole night went to begin with, just start to finish. You know.
Yeah, I know I shouldn't joke about a stroke, but I've told people that the stroke was less stressful than getting this event together. And thank God I got good people to help. You know, the United Stroke Alliance. Our kids sold over 100 shirts in 4 days. And really, that was the first day they sold 4. Kids just weren't aware of it. And, you know, Jackie, I can't say enough about Jackie and Claire helping. You know, they're good kids. And but, yeah, tonight was fun against a great team that we needed the run we had because they just kept coming. And Ella Loon got super hot. And, I mean, thankfully we built enough cushion there with that run at the end of the third, and Maya went off.
Maya went nuts. Did you realize that was a 26-2 run?
I did not.
When it was all over. It was we scored 18
middle
in
of the
a row.
third to the 4. Okay,
26-2 run.
And Maya, I mean, that's a great night for Maya. But honestly, we're probably not ahead. I'm not sure we win without Delaney Cook's defense.
We talked about that.
I mean, she couldn't come out. We had foul trouble. You know, she doesn't come out a whole lot, but you still try to get her a minute or two.
Mm-hmm.
But she guarded, you know, the best player they have. Really versatile kid in Loon. And without a rest, she came and just kept giving and giving. And honestly, you know, we played as a team and won. But, you know, we don't win that game without Delaney Cook guarding Ella Loon.
We made that exact comment.
Yeah.
At one point, Delaney had 5 points, and we said, that means nothing. The
Right.
job that she did on
Yep.
Loon.
And other than those 3 threes going crazy, I mean, Loon really had to work. She's a great player. And we talk, like, she's going to score. We didn't think she was going to hit 3 threes and to cut it to 9. But we said we need to make her work, and Delaney just did that. She made her work for her points. You know, our end of clock stuff, we just got to get better. We had a chance. All we needed to get fouled was 4 times in a minute and a half. And, you know, they sped us up. We made bad decisions, and thankfully, like I said, we had a big enough lead, and we held on.
We talked about that then. We said you come out of this with a win against a really, really good quality team.
Yeah.
But you can look at it and say,
we got to get better.
We know some things we need to work on.
There's
in the next
situations.
month.
Our rebounding was awful tonight. It wasn't until Biz came in and kind of established, and there were times I didn't want to take her out with 3 fouls early, 4. But, you know, she got her 4th with 6:48, and I'm like, we might need her. And Hanley's so solid. You know, Hanley had a couple buckets tonight. She's just around the ball. And we know what we're going to get from her. And you know, Julia Mingus came in and played some excellent minutes and guarded. And, you know, Molly was frustrated fouling out. But, you know, I'm like, Molly, you switched on to Elin when she was giving us fits. And you kept that lead down and you know, hit a shot for us here and there. And just good kids. And I got to credit Coach Julius for Jackie's substitution.
I loved
it. Get her in. He said, Coach, the crowd will go nuts.
You had a lot of people to answer to if you hadn't gotten her over there.
Well, I would love teaching here, but thankfully I didn't have to walk the halls hey, that idiot should have put her in.
That's right.
So,
all right. Well, congratulations
thanks for the coverage.
For a great night
yes,
and everything.
Yeah.
This is just wonderful. To get that awareness out there. That's what we said.
Sure. For sure. Let's just keep spreading the word, and we'll just do our part. So thank you very much, guys.
Right.
Appreciate it.
We'll see you next time.
Go
all
Irish.
Right.
Nice job, Coach. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, that was Coach Lane Langhoff joining us here at the table, coming off a fantastic game against the Brimfield Indians. And folks, we are just about done here tonight. Are you looking to get on the microphone here, Sticklemeyer? You want to say a few words? I would have put you on.
I had a Sticklemeyer on the mic last week, and I think this one would probably be better. No, your dad did a great job, Allie. And but I know Ammerman would love the microphone.
Yeah, Ammerman wants the mic.
Yeah, we just know that's it.
We both want to keep our jobs, so we're going to hold on to them.
All right.
So, folks, once again, congratulations to the Irish, and again, a wonderful night here with the United Stroke Alliance and the support that tonight brought to them. And I think this is the 2nd or 3rd year we've been doing this. I know it's become a staple of the Lady Irish basketball season, and we'll continue moving forward with it. So once again, everybody here from coming down the table, I saw Dave Kenny, I saw Joe Plunkett doing a wonderful job on the scorebook today. We got our guys in the booth. We got our fantastic cameraman, Aaron Cunningham, for once not wearing St. Philomena wear during a game. And then the man behind the curtain back there, Mike Bear.
Let's keep him there.
Yeah, he's doing a wonderful job. knowing full well that Mike absolutely outkicked his coverage, as we talked earlier. And then the fantastic, ever funny Derek Emmerman on the PA. So for my partner, the wonderful Coach Mike Plunkett, is, again, always a pleasure to be here. When are we back on the mic again?
I think it's going to be a little while. I think the girls go to Richwoods this week. I'm not sure. I have to check the schedule, but may have a little time off now, so we'll see.
Well, until we're back here again, it's a pleasure working with you. So on behalf of everybody here, we'd like to thank you for joining us. We wish you very well. God bless you all. Good night.